Oh, hi! Welcome back to our vegan kitchen. We've made it past the middle of Veganuary. It's all downhill from here, but not for the recipes. It's all wonderful from here. So today we have a very simple, delicious cookie. So they only have a few ingredients, and they're gluten-free, because I feel ya, I'm gluten-free too. And I know all of my gluten-free friends out there are always asking, can you make it gluten-free? Yes, I can. So we're going to do this in the food processor. You don't have to though. You could do this in a blender, but my blender is not the big Vitamix. It's the smaller one, so I find it's just a little bit easier in my Cuisinart. So let's come over to the food processor. Alright, so as usual, all the ingredients will be in the info box below with the measurements. But I like to do 2 cups of the rolled oats, and I don't think it matters if you use the old-fashioned or the quick oats, because we're going to be breaking it down in here anyway. So I like to blend these separately first, because I don't want to get any big pieces of oat in there, because it's not nice to bite down on a full piece of oat, especially if you have dental work. And this food processor has seen lots of lots of better days, so bear with me. Okay, looks pretty good. So to this, we're going to be adding some coconut sugar. You could also do dates, but I always do dates when I do this. I know a lot of people either don't buy them because they're expensive, or they just don't know the beauty of dates yet. So you can use either brown sugar, or I'm using coconut sugar here. 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. And if you don't have pumpkin pie spice, you could probably just get away with half a teaspoon of ginger and like 1.5 of cinnamon. But I really like the pumpkin pie spice. I don't know, they just do something special in there. Probably add a little bit of nutmeg. And we want these to raise up a little bit, so we have some baking powder as well. So that's all going in. And then we also have, today I'm using butternut squash, because that's what I have on hand. But you can definitely use pumpkin as well. But make sure you get the pure pumpkin puree. You don't want the pumpkin pie mix, because that comes with sugar already in it, and it's going to make these way too sweet. Alright, so we're going to have a cup of the either pumpkin or butternut squash already roasted. That's just about all of that. How convenient. And then final ingredient before it's cooked is going to be some vanilla extract, or some type of vanilla. So we're just going to do 2 nice splashes, and we're going to mix this up. Wow, that was easy. It's actually a little bit too wet for my taste, so I'm going to add in a little bit of brown rice flour. I'm just going to add a couple of heaping tablespoons. Still a little bit wet. I'm going to add 2 more heaping tablespoons. If you don't have brown rice flour and you don't care about it being gluten-free or not, you can use regular flour. Or if you do care about it being gluten-free and you don't have brown rice flour, go with the 1-to-1 gluten-free flour replacer. Alright. Looking good. So let's take this over to the table. Alright, well I made these yesterday, and I just stuck the chocolate chunks on the top, and I wasn't a big fan of that because a lot of the chocolate chunks fell off. So I'm going to do it a little bit different today. I see I did it like this, but wasn't that big of a fan. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to melt the chocolate and we're just going to drizzle it over the top. I always get hung up on distribution of chocolate chips. Like I always say, ooh, that one's got more than that one. I hate that. I love fair and equitable distribution among cookies. So that's why I think it's going to be better for me and my brain to do the drizzle of chocolate over. But I'm going to use my cookie scoop and I'm going to scoop out the cookies. I'm going to have my oven at 350. I'm going to flatten these slightly. When I'm all done scooping it out, I'm just going to wet my finger and flatten it slightly. It's not going to spread that much at all, maybe. But we're going to cook these for 15 minutes at 350 degrees. And then we'll be back. Alright, so I guess we're going to be calling these pumpkin pie cookies.
I like that.
We just came up with that. So I have my chocolate here. I'm going to melt it in the microwave. If you're not confident melting your chocolate in the microwave, do it on a double boiler on the stove. You know how to do that. You put a little bit of boiling water in the bottom of a pan and keep it on low on the stove, and then you put a dish that fits in over the pan and keep stirring until it melts. But I feel confident doing mine in the microwave, so I'm going to melt it and then we'll put some on top. Alright, well I do 1 minute. I mix, put it back in for 30 seconds. I mix again, and the dish will be hot. So I give it a little bit of a chance to have the heat from the dish keep melting the chocolate. And if I need to melt it additionally, I will do 15 seconds at a time after that. Alright, melted to perfection.
Beautiful.
And I'm just going to drizzle some on each of the cookies. You could be fancy. You could just, you know, brush it on like it's butter. Whatever you decide, it's all up to you. So once you get all your chocolate on, just refrigerate these for at least 15 minutes until the chocolate hardens, and then you can store in an airtight container.
But we'll be back to taste them before that.
Yes, we will. Alright, these look pretty beautiful.
Decadence.
Some have more chocolate than others.
How do you feel about that? I know you're concerned
it's okay.
about the distribution.
I mean, if you're feeling naughty, like a naughty boy, have the ones with a lot. If you're feeling a little, I don't need that much chocolate right now. Maybe it's for breakfast. You don't want so much chocolate.
Okay. I'll do medium right now because I'm going to go full on for
dessert tonight? Okay.
So let's see what we got. Look at that.
Pumpkin pie cookie. It's a cake-like cookie. It's a soft cookie.
It's very good.
Oh, well, thank you.
I like the chocolate on there.
I
feel like melting it and spreading it on there as opposed to
the chips. Yeah.
The texture is better.
Right.
I can't really describe it.
It feels more put together.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's a cakey cookie.
Yeah.
It is delicious, and it's not overwhelmingly sweet.
Yeah.
So you could totally have this, like...
But it's not an old turd either.
No, it's nice. Very nice.
Alright, so it's a pumpkin pie cookie. I hope you guys give it a try. My mom loves these. When I made them, she said, don't change a thing.
Well, we did. But I think she'd like these too.
She would, but she likes old cardboard.
Yeah, she does not like sweet cookies. So
no.
Even this would be pushing it for her with the chocolate on there. But anyway, it's delicious. So let us know if you guys give these a try. If you're not already subscribed.
What are you doing? It's free.
And thank you for watching.
Join us for the rest of Veganuary and beyond.
Yep, we'll see you next time. And until then, much love.